Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Bold and Beautiful's Shyla just proved she hasn't changed and fans are furious. At Finn, how does that make any sense? Just like a leopard can't change its spots, many Bold and Beautiful fans refuse to believe that Shyla has changed her ways, no matter how hard the soap's writers attempt to turn daytime's most iconic bad girl into a victim. Sure, Finn's mom was held captive by sugar and, at least according to Shyla, even offered her own life in exchange for those of Steffi and the kids. But is that enough to erase all of the things she's done since crashing Finn and Steffi's wedding? Although Finn seems ready to embrace his mom in every sense of the word, fans of Steffi's current marriage aren't in a forgiving mood. And that was before the episode, which aired on Thursday, May 9, in which Shyla took great pleasure in taunting Finn's other mom, Lee. Fans are particularly bothered by the fact that Finn is, in their estimation, being written completely out of character, and they're coming with receipts to prove as much. Finn should hate Shyla for the rest of his life, tweeted Lex. The crimes she committed against him and his family are unforgivable. He said that himself. Before long, Steffi/Finn fans were using the hashtag #SeNationRemembers to collectively voice their displeasure at his behavior. Everything he loves most in the world is being put at risk for the psycho who almost killed him and held him hostage, tweeted Rachel. How does that make any sense? Not all Bold and Beautiful fans agree, however. An equally loud contingent were thrilled by Deacon and Shyla's reunion, with some admitting they're perfectly fine with the notion that she hasn't changed. Why would I want her to, tweeted Marco. People need to relearn what soap is. Larger than life, outlandish. But perhaps our favorite reaction to the situation came from a Twitter user named Cotton Coms. I'm not sure what people expect from Shyla, they wrote. After she shot Finn and Steffi and left them in the alley to bleed out and die, she apologized. What more do you want from her? In the tumultuous world of daytime drama, where twists and turns are as common as sunrises and sunsets, there's always one character who seems to thrive on chaos: Shyla Carter. Bold and Beautiful's resident troublemaker has long been a source of drama and tension, and her latest antics have left fans reeling. It all started innocently enough, or so it seemed. After years of scheming and manipulation, Shyla appeared to have turned over a new leaf. She had reconnected with her son, Finn, and was even making inroads with the Forrester family, much to the chagrin of some of its members. But as fans know all too well, old habits die hard, and Shyla proved that in spectacular fashion with her latest stunt, one that left viewers shaking their heads in disbelief. It all began with a seemingly innocent conversation between Shyla and Finn. Mother and son were catching up, bonding over shared experiences and newfound connections. But as the conversation turned to Finn's relationship with Steffi, things took a dark turn. In a shocking twist, Shyla revealed that she had been pulling the strings all along, orchestrating events to keep Finn and Steffi apart. Fans watched in horror as Shyla's true colors shone through once again, leaving them questioning everything they thought they knew about her. How does that make any sense? One fan tweeted, echoing the sentiments of many. Shyla claims to love her son, but she's willing to destroy his happiness for her own selfish gains. It's despicable. Indeed, Shyla's actions have left fans reeling, with many expressing anger and frustration at the character they once hoped had changed for the better. For others, Shyla's return to form is simply par for the course. Did we really expect anything different from Shyla? Another fan mused. She's always been a master manipulator, and this is just another example of her true nature. Love her or hate her, you can't deny that she keeps things interesting. And interesting things are certainly on the horizon as Shyla's latest scheme unfolds. With Finn and Steffi's relationship hanging in the balance, tensions are sure to run high in the coming episodes. But amidst all the drama, one thing is for certain: Shyla Carter is back, and she's more determined than ever to get what she wants. Whether fans like it or not, they can't deny that Bold and Beautiful just got a whole lot bolder and more beautiful. In the realm of daytime dramas, where emotions run high and twists are the norm, few characters embody the essence of chaos like Sheila Carter. For decades, she's been a name synonymous with manipulation, deceit, and a flair for the dramatic. So when news broke that she was returning to the tumultuous world of Bold and Beautiful, fans braced themselves for the storm that was sure to follow. But what they didn't anticipate was just how swiftly Sheila would stir the pot upon her return. The storyline began innocuously enough, with Sheila re-entering the lives of the Forrester family under the guise of seeking redemption. She claimed to have turned over a new leaf, determined to make amends for her past misdeeds and earn the forgiveness of those she had wronged. Naturally, not everyone was quick to believe Sheila's sudden transformation. After all, this was a woman whom had faked her own death, kidnapped babies, and plotted countless schemes to tear apart families. But despite their reservations, some members of the Forrester clan were cautiously optimistic about the possibility of Sheila's redemption. Among them was Finn, the beloved husband of Steffi Forrester and father to their newborn son Hayes. Finn had always been known for his compassionate nature and his willingness to see the good in people, even when it seemed impossible. And so, much to the dismay of his loved ones, Finn found himself extending an olive branch to Sheila, willing to give her the benefit of the doubt. At first, Sheila seemed genuinely touched by Finn's willingness to forgive her past transgressions. She showered him with praise and gratitude, insisting that she was a changed woman thanks to his unwavering belief in her. And for a brief moment it seemed as though Sheila might actually be sincere in her desire to turn her life around. But as fans of Bold and Beautiful know all too well, appearances can be deceiving. Just when it seemed like Sheila might have truly changed her ways, she revealed her true colors in a shocking twist that left viewers reeling. It all started innocently enough, with Sheila offering to help Finn and Steffi with their newborn son. She claimed to have experience with children and insisted that she could provide valuable assistance to the new parents. Despite their initial reluctance, Finn and Steffi eventually agreed to let Sheila spend time with Hayes, believing that it would be good for him to bond with his grandmother. As the days passed and Sheila's influence over Hayes grew stronger, Finn began to notice subtle changes in his son's behavior. Hayes seemed more irritable and restless than usual, and Finn couldn't shake the feeling that something was off. His suspicions only grew when he overheard Sheila whispering to Hayes in a tone that sent chills down his spine. Determined to get to the bottom of Sheila's intentions, Finn confronted her in a tense showdown that had fans on the edge of their seats. And it was during this confrontation that Sheila's true motives were finally revealed. As it turned out, Sheila had never intended to change her ways or seek redemption. Instead, she had been biding her time, waiting for the perfect opportunity to strike and exact her revenge on the Forrester family. And now, with Hayes firmly under her influence, she had the perfect weapon to use against Finn and Steffi. What truly sent shockwaves through the Bold and Beautiful fandom was Sheila's justification for her actions. In a chilling monologue that sent shivers down viewers' spines, she revealed that she had targeted Finn specifically as payback for his refusal to accept her into the family. How does that make any sense? Fans cried out in frustration, unable to comprehend Sheila's twisted logic. After all, Finn had only ever shown her kindness and compassion, even when others had turned their backs on her. And yet she had repaid his generosity with betrayal and manipulation. As the credits rolled on yet another dramatic episode of Bold and Beautiful, fans were left to grapple with the fallout of Sheila's shocking revelation. And as they eagerly awaited the next installment of the saga, one thing was abundantly clear. Sheila Carter may have returned to wreak havoc once again, but this time she would face a reckoning unlike any she had ever known before.